Everyone. Thanks for tuning in to my latest video, which is all about e-commerce conversion on site. So we're looking at the customer flow when they land on your website all the way through to checking out, everything you can do to make sure that that conversion rate is as good as it can be. So for me, the biggest things that you can do on your site to make it really great for conversion is, number one, building the trust, and number two, making it easy. So that's the main two features that we're going to cover today, and everything that happens on site that's going to really make that customer make sure that they're going to go through and end up buying your product. So here's the master checklist here. I've got it shared in the description section there, and I'd love to just go through it with you and show you with an example here of exactly what I mean by each of those things. So we're going to go onto a website. I don't know if you've seen it before. It's called Casper. They're a mattress brand. For me, they're doing really good things in terms of their user experience, and I know for a fact that they test a lot of what's going on with how the users interact with their website. They use data a lot of the time to make decisions to make their process better. So first of all, we're going to go through this landing page. So one of the biggest things for me is this up here in the top corner. You can see it, the SSL certificate. Now, I've seen plenty of sites that don't have these recently, and it's sort of it's a fundamental. I don't understand how anyone can't have this. This is a big part of a customer putting trust in you, is that your website's secure. Nothing that goes on when they're using your website is going to mess them around. No fraud, nothing dodgy going on. People trust you if you've got that there. Next up, look at this top corner. We've got the phone number. Any problems right away, you can go and call them straight away. Not many people do that nowadays. They all sort of have an email customer service, but having that phone number there means that someone can pick up the phone, speak to a real person, and understand exactly the answer to exactly what they're looking for. So that's another thing that's just going to give that extra bit of trust in you and makes it easy to process their order if they're having any issues. As we go through the site, look, there's a few things I want to point out. The next point I want to come to is social proof. So we've got a few things across the site. Top here, we've got the review section. We've got Best Buy which mattress of the year. Mattress is January 2018, so that's another thing. They've been recognized for their mattresses. Here again, one of the best times, 25 best inventions 2015. A couple more here. Another little quote from a review here. Yeah, like as you can see all the way through the page, they've got things that are just going to put that trust in the product, but also show you that other people have put the trust in the product as well. I don't know if it's still here, but I saw. No, it's not. So yeah, every single thing that goes on across the page, they're doing little tiny interactions to help you trust in the product, trust in the brand, and to make you more likely to go through and process your order. Next up, what's good about this landing page is that it communicates the quality of the product. So you see this bit here, discover the customer difference. They've got a few features here. Just having them move a bit as well gets them a bit with the interaction, the animations there. It just makes you a little bit more interested. It is a point of difference on this page. So yeah, like premium foams for luxury comfort. That's just great copy to make you think, you know what, this is a good product. And then below here as well, this is great because it's showing you that, you know, it's risk-free. You can try it for 100 nights. Like that's something that is going to ease the trust that you can buy the mattress, and actually, you know, it won't matter, because if you don't like it, you can return it. It's giving you that easy way to just make sure you get converting. So, and the final thing for landing pages, I want to just go into this is navigation. So they sell mattresses, like we've got the call to action here, shop the mattress. We've got easy navigation across the top. And there we go. So that's the landing on page site. That's hopefully going to make it easy for someone to A, find a product, B, trust in the product and the brand. So they're the two main features that we've seen here. So now we're going to go through and we're going to look at selecting a product. So here we go. We're on the Casper mattress page here. Again, we've got social proof, over 5,000 reviews there, with a 4.5-star average. It's pretty decent. And then more social proof as we go down the page. Award-winning signature mattress, supremely comfortable. That's Wired telling you this mattress is supremely comfortable. And also here, loved by countless customers, over 1 million customers there. No, over 100 million customers there. Yeah, it's like, that just shows like exactly how important it is for social proof to actually, you know, people trust in this product, and that's really useful. Next, we're looking at product detail. So as we scroll through the product page, like you can select everything here. These are all the mattresses they do, all in one place. They've got the perfect measurements there, so that you know that the exact product you need to get. Check this out. Maybe you won't be able to afford to just get a video done for each product, but actually this just shows the extent to which the product is developed, and it's going to build more trust that this product is going to be something you want to buy. Scroll right down to the bottom, look at this, everything you need to know about the product in this product specs, shipping information, warranty, certification, country of origin, materials. You can all open up these and see exactly everything you need to about the product. No question should be unanswered. And if there's frequently answered questions. Also, phone number is always there. You can always speak to someone. It's just super useful. As you can see as well, great imagery. You can see as we look here, there's imagery across the page. You can scroll through, see exactly what it looks like, as well as that video from before which shows everything about the product development and the product, which is this mattress. Beyond that, look at this across the top here. Sweet dreams guaranteed with 10% off all Casper products for 3 days only. Extra little code there. That is going to be another trigger to get you to be like, you know what? I need a new mattress. 3 days only. I better get on it and go through and purchase this product now. And then finally, something that people often confuse and worry about as a e-commerce owner is this: free shipping and returns. I think everyone should offer it because it's just going to reduce that barrier to entry for someone to buy your product. So try and get it done. If it involves moving your pricing around a bit, actually, you know what? I think it's a better option. So that's what to consider when you're looking at your product pages and all the extra things that you can add to just build that trust and make it easy for your customer to start buying your product. Next, we're going to look at the cart now. So I'm going to add this cart, but obviously look, we've got the upsell here, but then look at this. We go add to cart, added to cart, and look, it's already trying to upsell you. You might have something to go with it. It's got a little explanation showing you everything you need to know about the product. You can even add that to the cart as well, straight from this little pop-up. There's plenty of things out there that help you do this with Shopify especially. So yeah, really useful thing to start upselling to, because you know they already want to buy your product. Let's try and see if we can get that average order value up by adding on a little something to the cart just at this point. So cool. Now we're going to close that. We're going to go on to onto the cart. So here we go. We're we've got the little slide out checkout there. Heading to go and check out the cart in full screen now. So this actually starts their process of the cart. And one thing for me that I think is super important is making it clean with no distractions when someone's going to check out. So if you see here, if we compare this to the previous page, let's go back to our cart. Look at the previous page here. You see the header, it's got the navigation there. It's quite a complex page. Even a footer, it's more complex than this. All it has is to contact us, the terms on the bottom, of course, and then it's stripped out everything that you don't need, just so you can the customer can focus on what they want to do, which is check out. It's really important that we sort of get into the mindset of the customer. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to do it, for them to check out. So next thing is for me is, yeah, we've got first we put the name in, and then the second thing down is email address. The sooner we can capture the customer's email address, the easier it will be to keep selling to them if they don't check out. So make sure your email is a top priority when it comes to your checkout. Also, I love this, the order summary. It's always there through every stage of the checkout. You can see there are 4 different stages here. That is already there, they're always there. It builds trust because there's no surprises. That they always know that they're gonna be paying £445. And also from that little code earlier, we know that if we put in the code Fluffy, we're going to get ourselves a discount. So that's super important. You know, you might even want to have a little pop-up saying, you know, add your discount code, because, you know, maybe losing a bit of revenue through discount is giving you a customer for life. They're going to buy your product, and that's what you want, right? So yeah, like this is just the checkout process. Just going to go through here, submit that. I'm going to go through to delivery. One of the things I've put actually on that checklist is no surprises. So here's the biggest one for me, and this is actually the biggest reason why people abandon your cart, and it's the shipping. If shipping is free, people are way less likely to abandon carts. So it doesn't matter what you do. You might, you know, it might cost a lot to ship to a different country. What you need to do is make sure that your customer gets free shipping. And you know, there's plenty of stuff out there to help you do this. Feel free to message me if there's anything you think I could help with on that. But look, free delivery, and that, you know, that's great. And having that, so it's really simple, it's there, they know exactly what they're going to be paying, is really useful. Also, we just remember we've also still got our checkout on domain. I know Shopify integrated that quite recently, but actually checking out on your own domain with the SSL certificate, really super good. And then, you know, you can edit your options here. You can require a signature on delivery. Also, it's easy navigation for your thing. If you want to go back to shipping, you can just click it and go back. You know how many steps there are till you're going to be confirming your order. So look, we're going to continue to billing. Oh, you select shipping. There we go. Cool. Next up is the checkout. So now we've sort of done our delivery, we're looking to go into the sort of purchasing part. So another thing for here, we're building trust with this. Look, secure and encrypted. Just to, you know, it doesn't take much to input something like that, but that alongside the SSL, people are going to trust you and know that there's nothing dodgy going on, and your product is okay to buy, and they can trust in that. Also, opening up payment options. There's plenty out there now that, you know, there's Amazon Pay, Google Pay, Apple Pay. and obviously PayPal and all these different ways that you can pay. And some people do just want it to be as easy as possible. You know, I sometimes use Amazon Pay because it's so easy. And as you can see from the way that Amazon's built up trust with people, they've now got the one click checkout. So the easier it is for them, as long as you trust the brand and you can make it easy for them, then, you know, you've got to go for it. And obviously, one thing I need to mention is that going through all of this process, every single part of it, you should keep checking and trialing. You know, if you use data to make your decisions on it, some people, it depends what your product is, but some people might not like certain things about the way that you check out, depending on what you're doing. So, you know, if it's quite a high ticket item, they'd probably want to go through quite a rigorous payment check like this one is, with the 4 different stages with everything like that. Whereas if you're buying a pencil on Amazon, you know, you're quite happy just going through with it. So yeah, I'm just going to put a test order through on this. Cool. Order summary. Look at this. Really simply laid out. As again, nothing to distract you from pressing this button. We've got 2 calls to action. We've got order and pay here. We've got order and pay here. We know exactly what we want to do. And there's not really many places you can go apart from going and processing that order. If you need anything, there's terms here, privacy policy here, and you can call people there. All of that together just is building that trust. Also, anything you want, you can edit throughout here. See that? Everything there that's on the checklist, just go through and check you've got all of these things. And if you do, you should be in a pretty good place to start building up your conversion rate. Cool. So we've gone through sort of the process during landing on a page, finding a product you like, adding it to the cart, going to checkout. And actually, a big part of conversion might be that the aftercare, once they have added something to the cart. And there's 2 options here. They might have converted and bought your product. The other option is they might not have sold. They might have abandoned the cart. So if they do end up converting, something else to continue that cycle of building trust with your customer is to get that email confirmation out right away. Everyone already has this, and it's super important that you make it personal to that customer. So use your copywriting skills, use your layout, your branding, to make sure that they are comfortable that you're getting an email, they've made a good decision to buy your product. And then follow up again when you're shipping the product. People love to know exactly when they're going to get the product you're going to get that they've ordered. So if you have access to the tracking, make sure that they get a notification knowing, you know, your package is going to arrive tomorrow, or go in as much detail as you like and as you can. So even if you know that you can deliver it by 11 o'clock, say that, because this is all important stuff to help with the process of getting that customer to trust in you and making their life easier. And then beyond that, you've now got their email address. You could use post-purchase emails to upsell them to other products. You can use it for retention and referral, so you can get them to pass on something to a friend. You could give them a code to actually go and pass on to their friends so they could earn credit for the next time they want to order. There's loads of things you can do once you've got them to purchase a product. It's actually 67% easier to sell a product to someone who's already a customer than a brand new person. So getting these customers in, you know, that's why we offer discount codes straight away, because if we can get them in as a customer, that lifetime value that they can generate through extra orders over time is just going to end up in profit for you. So that's if they convert. But now we're looking at if they don't convert. It's always really interesting to look at different people's cart abandonment statistics. A lot of people don't really pay attention to the minor details that are going to get people over the line when it comes to conversion. So what is key for this is the cart abandonment email. Make sure that you're saying to them, you know what, you put this in your cart. You definitely had something that you were interested about our product. Talk to them in a way that's going to convince them that they made the wrong decision by abandoning cart. Get them back involved, get them back on your site using emails, retargeting ads. Even if you can, give them an extra special offer that they won't refuse. One thing that you might want to do even is look at the mentality of the customer. Maybe it's that they have returned a couple of times and they're finally added to cart and they just need something to tip them over the edge. Maybe an extra special deal, maybe emailing them at the right time, like after payday, and be like, hey, we saw you checking out this. It's payday now, get involved. Little things like that, where you're looking into the psychology of your customer, are going to all help improve your conversion, because the more customers that you can get, which are you're building trust with, and you're making their life easier with your product and with your service, is going to really help with your conversion. So I'd love to hear what you think about this. Check out this conversion checklist. Feel free to message me. Oh my God. Feel free to, I think my site just broke. Feel free to message me if there's anything you want to know about, and I'd be happy to chat to you. But yeah, get involved, have a look, see what you think.